The story of the persistent widow. Tap on comments to read the story. Talks about an unjust judge and a widow. The judge is unjust as he does not do his job to ensure justice is done. He is a person who does not fear God or care about people. When a widow approached him to seek justice for herself, he ignores her, probably thinking there is no benefit for him to help her. But the widow is helpless and have no other options, so she pesters the judge constantly. Eventually, the judge is worn out and gives in. Not that he wants to help her, but he wants her to stop bothering him. The lesson of the story is that if an unjust judge will give in to the persistence of the widow, how much more God will give justice to believers who cries out to him. God is not like the unjust judge who is corrupt and does not care about people. Rather, God loves us and wants the best for us. While God is not like the unjust judge, we should be like the persistent widow. We ought to pray at all times and not become discouraged. We should not lose faith, even if we don't get an immediate answer to our prayers. God does not delay, but if we have to wait, He has a reason for it. Examine what you are praying for, to see if it is God's will for you or if you are praying for the wrong things. If what you are praying for is against God's will, then it will not be answered. Otherwise, keep on praying. Continuing to pray and not being discouraged when we don't get what we want immediately is a show of faith. Trust God that He is in control of all things. He cares about your well-being and His timing to act is perfect. If you have been praying for something and you have not received what you have prayed for, you may have many questions for God. God also has a question for you. His question is, at the end of it all, will you still keep your faith? Every weekend, a new story will be published here. These stories come with a call for action, for faith by itself, if it is not accompanied by action, is dead. The action for this week is, don't give up on praying. If you can do this, tap on the do icon below.